Yeah, and there's your rundown. The mastermind of Rossi just pipping. I don't say. Look at it. I mean, there's what next to no in it all the way down the field. Insane stuff right there. Look at that. How tight is it? How tight is it? And then it gets tighter and tighter, and then it gets lazy at the back. But don't forget, these boys aren't lazy. Persistence is key. Strategy always works well as well. So just keeping that in mind. Yeah, this is tier 2 GB for GLR, and hopefully I won't die before the end of this. We'll see. I'm hoping there's a little like an interval, because I really need to give my head a check. But it looks like it might be a dry race, and I will be recording and posting. Quality will be uploaded shortly, and after this, if there's no safety cars, it will be in one video. But I reckon if it is a safety car, I'm gonna make it in parts, because yeah, I might not be alive. Who knows? We'll just deal with that as we go along. Fantastic stuff right now. I reckon Idons is in for a little bit of a shot for a win, but I mean, people will be trying to stop him winning. He's been quite a performer so far, and none of these drivers are slow anyway, so you can't really count any of them out. And GB, phenomenal track. There's DRS points. You can overtake here. And I don't care. I know I'm British, but I'm not being biased. This is one of the best tracks by far. Leave a comment if you disagree. Also, if you just leave a comment anyway, if you agree. So it looks like there's a mixture of tires of people going on. Mediums seems to be the majority. You've got one on hards for now, and FTR and softs. That's a risky move, is that, bro? But people can push them. We'll see if that changes before the start of the race. I don't know if there's going to be a formation lap today. Let me just bring your settings up. Let's have a look. You know, the best of the best. Oh, no, forget that. We're about to get on the way. And we are 5 lights. And away we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Idons gets a really good start, taking the lead of the race. Immediately under attack by... Oh, my God, we got contact by the... Aston's a little bit further back. Let's have a look. Keeping it together. That's the yellow. That's the yellow. That's a Haas. That's a Haas off high RPM, and he's off. Yeah, he's out of the race. That is it. He's raced over, yellow flag. Excuse me, but I nearly... That is not a safety car, though. The full safety car is not out, as far as I'm aware, because the yellow dot on the screen is not there, so we should be back. I think it's virtual. So some of the drivers really do have to be careful. Why are they overtaking each other? We are not back racing. I can see drivers overtaking each other right now. That's not how the game works, so be careful. But we are not green as of yet on my screen. Idons is in the lead of the race. Phenomenal stuff by one of my personal friends. I mean, people give him shit. I think he's a good lad, me. You know what I mean? He shines them boots pretty shiny. And we're back racing. Dunst leading us round. Rigo in the Red Bull behind. I don't like Red Bull. I don't really like the Ferrari, but never mind. And look, keeping it all in order. Hopefully some of these drivers absolutely know what they've got to do. If you attack too early, you can actually slow yourself down. If you start losing DRS, you're never going to catch the faster guys unless you start attacking each other anyway. Oh, and there you go. The car shop there of just getting through. And yeah, I don't know your name, bro. Sorry. But you have got... Is it... I do apologise. I have been awake for a hell of a long time right now. And I don't want to ruin this. I do want to see it. Phenomenal driving from these boys. It is a tier 2, boys. I do expect Ty Dunst to win this race today. I'm not sure he will, but I hope he does. It's going to be an hard push to just lead them all around if he can. Keep his car there anyway. But meanwhile, looking further back, if you think about it, yeah. On the beans, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. I reckon Rossi's on it. Rossi's got a really good line out. Beckett's there, and it looks like he's just. Oh no, he had to let off a little bit. I wonder if he's going to let. Let's have a look. Coming down into this corner. Nah, I don't think there's no doing there. But meanwhile, you've got a Ferrari of Don. I'm just calling it Don. The Ferrari of Don. You know. The Mafia Don. You know. I'm walking here. Let's go. Looking pretty tight though, Dunst. Look at that. Rossi pushing the fastest lap of the race. But still, not really getting the DRS zone pushed out of the way of Martin. Or Matt. Oh my god. Listen, I blame my ex. For my crappy comms tonight, I blame my ex. No word of a lie. But less said about that, and look at that shot now. Look at that. Dunst pulling away, not really pulling away, but I mean, if you look at... I mean, I've got to laugh a little bit. It's quite funny. I think FTR's softs are not going to last. Everyone on the hards though, don't forget that when RC, in the Haas, on them hard tyres, also keeping it within the delta of Kofu in the Williams on the medium fresh ones. So, I mean, it's one of them. If you can hold the pace and we get a late issue, it might work, it might not. It is a race. Meanwhile, I want to buy some scaffolding to keep my eyelids open. It's not because I'm racing, it's because I'm an idiot. But... Jesus. I don't think you realise, but I don't. Okay. Meanwhile, look at this. So, Riga on Dunst. I mean, it's going to be back and forth. We're only on lap 4 of 26. Loads of race time left. But let's see if anyone's going to do out stupid. We've got Infinity there coming into the first corner. No, leaving that alone. Everyone else pretty spaced out. So as we move further forward... Oh, this might get naughty, this. Let's have a look. Coffee having a look. Where I see... Oh, contact! Leaves it alone. Nice, stable driving. There was a little bit of contact there, but the drivers seem to know... And they know when to just lead. They know that they've interrupted the other driver's race. So they've got to leave that little bit of leeway so they know they can control their car. And the drivers that don't normally do that, they don't deserve to be in racing. But these boys seem to know what they're doing. It's really, really fun to watch. Because everyone keeps together and it's all close-knit still. So there's loads of entertaining racing to look at. Other than that, it's like, everyone feels like the race is over and they just want to leave. But this stuff's pretty good. Going to leaders now, I don't think much is doing, but coming into this corner, it looks like the Haas He's having a go on Kofu. I'm not sure. Yeah, getting it done as well. Really close. Now the Ferraris are up his rear end of Don. Don really got. Oh my God, the side by side still. Kofu not want to leave. You don't want to leave. Yo, when. Let's go. You don't want to give it up. One of you is going to have to let go. Right, one did. Let's go. Fantastic driving from these boys. Couldn't get any closer if you try. And you have got the two Aston boys, Martin and Rossi there. Oh, I'll just call you Martin Rossi. Or Rossi Matt. You know what I'm saying? But basically, I just think the two Astons are right near each other. Could work a strategy and make it work. Kofu and the Ferrari side by side. Oh, what an aerial shot that is. That is fantastic. Lap 5 at GB. Silverstone. Further back down the field, FTR. I wonder if he changed some tyres. Not on the softs. The softs will be running a little bit. I mean, they'll be quick at the start of the race, but with a lot of fuel in the car, it can really ruin the tyre deck, like, pretty quickly. So it'll cost you. I mean, you'll be quick off the start, but you've got to hold drivers up. Otherwise, there's not barely any point doing that. Not on GB, anyway. Fantastic passes coming up there. Look at that. And I think, there you go. There's another one. Boom. Look there. Throwing his look in. Managed to pull it off as well. And look how tight he's getting up front now. The Astons boys working together, drawing in the leaders. Dunn's trying to hold off Rigo at the back in the Aston. So Dunn's leading us round in the Ferrari. You've got Rigo in the Red Bull behind him. Just over half a second. Why do my eyes hurt? I feel like my eyes are bleeding. Fuel. Now voy look para gasolina. Looking pretty tasty though, coming towards the front. Insane stuff. You can't, I mean, it's just mental. You won't believe it's late in the morning on a Saturday, but guess what? I hope you welcome your independence, because I still can't. I hope you like your barbecues, because I still don't care. And I hope you don't put weird shit in your kids' heads, because I do sort of care. That sounds weird as fuck, right? But there's some weird fucks out there. So unless you're cooking chicken and watermelon, I don't want to know. I really don't. Dunn's meanwhile leading us round, and this is getting really, 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 really tight. I reckon Dunce is just... Dunce, I don't even know, man. He's like, is he a machine? Is he an AI? Is he a bird? Is he a plane? Is he a dunce? Hell no. He's an I dunce. I don't even know if this is even funny anymore. I'm not beyond reality right now that I think... I don't know. Maybe I need help. What a good race so far though. I feel like I'm ashamed of myself because it's such good racing. And I'm just... Let's go. As we're looking down, coming down. Is Rigo going to have a look on Idons? I mean, they've not really pulled a gap, but that's going to draw Martin in. And Rossi's right there as well. When RC not too far back, and as long as there's no one challenging further down, look, is Luck going to try? Is Luck coming? Is he going to try his luck? Nope. Anyone else going to try the luck? No. So look at the gap now. The Astons are on it. On it like a car bonnet. Legit, you know, ladies and gentlemen, they're right here. Right here. Sniffing away at the back of that car. Let's go. Let's have it. Let's have it right now. You know it's coming. There's a hell of a long straight. There's a fast corner. Anyone breaks a little bit too early, guess what they're gonna get? Straight off a track. That's what they're gonna get. Listen, I'm gonna have to call my friend. I'm not gonna say it anyway. No, I'm not doing it. 3-second penalty for Rossi. No way. That's going to cost you quite a bit. I mean, he was a contender for a podium. The Aston drivers have been phenomenally well holding it together so far in this race. We got Black Ninja in the Mercedes holding it together as well, drawing that delta in, and time penalties will matter. I mean, it's GB. If you cut a few corners accidentally, yeah, your time will get penalised. The game will do that. And we're only on lap 9 of 26, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not. Yeah, alright, let's go. And the deltas are so close as well. You couldn't build it. You couldn't. So TTB in the McLaren opting to change his tyres, and what is he going on? That is fresh hards opting to go to the end then? Yeah, seems it. You've got FTR, right, on what, 8 lap old softs? I mean, people's setups might be a little bit different, and it might test a few of the drivers out. Because when they see other drivers going around still at decent pace, and they're like, why my car doing that? And that's because you haven't got the same skill level as they do. But, you know, I don't want to call anyone out because I'm absolutely crap and my eyeballs are about to shut, and it's not because of your racing, like I said. And I feel a little bit of an idiot, but my life's going away. You know. But look at this, Idons, meanwhile, leading us round, and you've got Rigo following in the Red Bull. I mean, yeah, it's one of them. You've got to just sit back and, you've got to sit back and just let it go, and let it go indeed. Now we've got Martin on Rigo letting it one go, and Toxic Rossi's nowhere near. Is he going to get it done? Is he going to try and get it done on this part of the track? Please. Let's think about when you need it. I need some fairy dust on my eyeballs. Bullshit this. Right. Look at this. Look at this. So you got people boxing. Not a bad idea. I'm wondering if there's going to be any rain, or they're just doing this. Very interesting stuff. Trying to keep an eye on the delta now. You got Ghost Viper there on Luke. Look. Sorry, I can't read. I'm special. That's why I get away with doing all the shots. So you've got Ghost, Viper, SRK, and Kofu. Where's the pass? The pass will be coming. There's lots of racing left as well. Sabu in that kicks out. We're trying to make up positions. Definitely is. I wanted to send it. Just know he ain't got the grip. Yeah, I mean, you've got to have the grip. Oh, but them penalties will help certain drivers. Mental stuff. I love the sound of that car.